Well guys, we are finally loaded up, ready to head to Sand Mountain. Got Eddie up there in his first gen Cummins cab over. Jared in his 4th gen. Obviously the old tow pig. Crawler hauler setup. Got a little late start, but rock crawler is like 98% ready. All I've got to do once we get there is just wire in my tail lights, and that's it. But she looks good. She rides good. We did a little shakedown yesterday. Everything was feeling great, so I'm excited to see what's going on. Sadly, my paddles are going to be here next week, so we're just going to have to rock the old Toyos and go from there. I'm sure it'll do great. Even just airing down, it'll be still fun at the dunes, but we will definitely do a second trip to the dunes to meet up with Taylor and Bryce with the paddles. So I'm going to get out of the way and get on the road, and we'll let you guys know how everything goes once we get there and along the way later. Well, we finally made it to Sand Mountain, Nevada. It's right outside of Fallon. Met up with a bunch of our buddies out here. We took the truck out for a little shakedown, blew a trans cooler line. Luckily, we caught it before the trans was hurt, hopefully. We're gonna find out. We fixed the line. Luckily, had 2 gallons of fluid because we would have to drive like freaking 45 minutes to go get fluid. We've got to figure out a crankcase breather hose. I totally looked past doing that. We were in a rush, obviously, so trying to get that done before we left did not happen. It's blowing a little bit of oil onto the windshield, so it's making it a little hard to see. But other than that, I mean, the truck's doing great. We're still kind of figuring out what the truck likes. We don't have the paddles, so we're gonna probably air down a little more. Still spinning quite a bit, but all in all, I mean, it made it up the hill. We'll air down and see what we can come up with. We gotta figure out when it likes the converter locked, what gear it likes to pull in, but I'd say it was a pretty good shakedown. The truck did really well, other than braking. But Taylor's truck broke as well. We're gonna get that fixed. We're gonna wire some tail lights because we don't have tail lights, but we need those for tonight. And we're probably gonna run some wires for the light bar just so we have a little bit better lighting. But yeah, so just stay tuned for the rest of the weekend. Hopefully we don't break this thing too early. All right, boys, so we need a crankcase breather hose. It's blowing oil all over shit. I forgot to make one, so Eddie had a garden hose. Hopefully we can make this work with this heater hose. That heater hose is 5/8. This garden hose is definitely not 5/8.
Was a good garden hose.
But that's definitely not gonna work.
What do you mean you just got my good garden hose for nothing? What the hell? Show me a garden hose.
I mean, what do you
Spin
think?
on that thing.
What do you think, buddy?
Give it a little hawk too.
Hawk to and spit on that thing.
Oh my god, my garden hose.
My knife. Oh my god.
Oh.
We just gotta open it up a
It's
little
the
bit.
fucking original garden hose that came in my camper in 1992. You just cut it. Doesn't even work for your rig. Oh my god.
I mean, it might work.
Yeah, if you throw a clamp on it, it'll work.
Yeah, we'll just point that down.
Yeah.
Where's the hose clamps?
And here we go.
Here I come.
Oh.
Here I come.
Oh. Well, as you know, I don't have paddles, so we gotta get a running start. And right there, where everybody's launching, I jumped off of it, and we snapped the third link off of the cast steel housing. So it also snapped both coilovers and the drive shaft. For sale, 1975. So My next question is how are we gonna get it back?
Ain't got no gas in it.
Think we need fuel, Knox? No? You concerned? You gonna eat that fucking camera? You look like you're gonna eat that camera. Show us your teeth, you little freaking
Attack! You wanna go to the bar?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Is this thing on? Alright guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this weekend at Sand Mountain in Fallon, Nevada. We met up with all our buddies from Reno, from the Speed Lab, all our buddies from California. We had a pretty successful weekend testing the truck. We definitely put it to the test. We had a little bit of an incident, pretty much obliterated the entire front end. We will go into more detail once we get back to the shop. We'll give you a little walkthrough briefly so you can see some of the carnage, and then we'll go really in depth at the shop. But all in all, we tested the truck to its max for sure. Now we know what we've got to change. We're going to build it better and see how it does on the next trip. We'll have our paddles next time too, so it'll be really fun. So it's looking like a Duramax right now. I'm doing a little ka-chow action. Briefly, I'll show you. Oh, there's a drive shaft. There's a pinion. I got a little bit too much caster on there. There's actually, I've heard this is the best way to check your differential fluid. If you just rock the pinion up, it'll give you the most accurate reading. I don't think that's supposed to be there. I could be wrong. Maybe leave a comment. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let's see what else. This side doesn't look so bad. But wait, there's more. Yeah, we actually snapped off the mount for the 3-link off of this cast steel piece. I did preheat it before welding it, and that's just kind of a downside of these Dodge axles. They've got that cast steel 3-link, but all in all, the rest of the truck freaking held up great. We got a little airborne at about 50 miles an hour when that happened, and yeah, I mean, it obviously didn't turn out in our favor. We still gave her the beans and made it halfway up the hill with the drive shaft slapping everything in its path and the 3-link sitting right there. So we'll build it better, like I said in the beginning of the video, and we'll definitely make it to hammers. We've just got a lot of work on our plate. So yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe and watch the whole video to see all this carnage.